And with me is Eric Ham, CTV News political analyst. Eric, good to see you. Tell me about this final night of the DNC. First off, do you think there might be any surprise guests?
That's been the buzz of the entire day. Everyone seems to think that Beyoncé is going to be the surprise musical guest and perhaps may even endorse Kamala Harris tonight. In fact, in anticipation that she could be here, crowds began gathering at 2 o'clock this afternoon. And so that's where we are with that. Of course, we know there's already been a powerhouse of political superstars already throughout the week, from the Obamas to, of course, last night, Oprah Winfrey. But again, tonight, everyone wants to see and hear from Kamala Harris.
That's right. It all culminates with this. What do you think we might be hearing from her?
I think there are two major points that Kamala Harris has to get across tonight, because many people have only really begun to pay attention and learn more about her story this week. But again, what people really want to see and hear from Kamala Harris is what are the policy prescriptions and what is her vision for America. And so I think tonight, Kamala Harris is going to need to talk about what she wants to do as president of the United States, but also weave those issues and weave her agenda into her overall narrative.
What do you think? For uncommitted voters so far, has this convention delivered what they might be looking for?
I think based on what we are hearing in terms of what's going to happen tomorrow, I would say yes. And what I mean by what's going to happen tomorrow, we are hearing that Robert Kennedy Jr. is going to end his campaign and endorse Donald Trump. Now, what we have been seeing throughout the polls when Joe Biden was in this race, Robert Kennedy in some states was as high as 15% in the polls. Since Kamala Harris has become the nominee, Robert Kennedy's numbers have begun to precipitously fall. And so clearly what we are seeing now is many of those double negatives, those who didn't want Donald Trump or Joe Biden, have been moving to Robert Kennedy. But now with his numbers falling and with Kamala Harris's numbers rising, what that suggests is Kamala Harris is getting a bump from many of those disaffected voters who are now becoming increasingly more engaged.
And Eric, very, very quickly, because we're just about out of time, what would you say the most significant moment of the DNC has been so far?
I think so far the most significant moment has been when Michelle Obama talked about the Black job and the affirmative action of privilege.
All right. Eric, thank you as always for being here. Eric Ham, CTV News political analyst. All the best to you.
Thank you.